Konnichiwa, my fellow Shogun 2 players. Zaript here again with another bloody tale from my Shogun 2 journey. And this is the second time I meet Samurai and Sakura. First time I met him, I showed you a game on Kawaba River where he won me in 10k battle, and now I'm going to show you 40k battle. And if previous video was about me losing due to some bad decisions, here it will be video of me being decimated by I was just overplayed, and I will show you how. So let's take a look. His general, some mix between Bushido and Common Gen. Yari Cavalry level 6, Yari Cavalry level 9, Naginata War Monks level 9, 2 Katana Cavalries level 5 and 4, 4 Naginata attendants to protect his front and his rear, and 5 Naginata attendants, right? And he showed only 3 swords, level 6, 2 Nadachis and 1 Katana Samurai level 6. So he's hiding something, but I have no idea what is he hiding. Okay, what I have a Walker Raiders trying to cap this moral this shrine, and it will obvious that we both go for this hill because it has sword dojo here and shrine here. Archery dojo isn't that interesting on that flank. Light cavalry on my side, vanilla one. Yari Cavalry level 2, Fire Cavalry level 2, 2 Naginata Warrior Monks, 2 Naginata Warrior Monk Cavalry, right, Vanilla and level 1. And here, first engagement going on. This is my typical mistake. I sent my Yari Cavalry just to slow down his charge, and I hope to downhill charge him with my stronger cavalry, but I don't really understand how much this level 6 Yariki stronger than my level 2 Yariki. Just let me stop this. Just let's look at the stats. 70 attack, 7 defense, and here only 11 attack and 4 defense. So without these clan upgrades in attack, my Yari cavalry is way weaker, and with my 2 Naginata Warrior Monks being so far away, I engaged prematurely. I should have waited at top of the hill. And second mistake is charging my Fire Cavalry into these 2 Katana Cavalry units, and they're not actually that weak. I should have charged my Light Cavalry there. That would be more cost-effective exchange. And Fire Cavalry, I really need to get rid of this first, I think. But we will see.
Hidden units, my lord.
Oh, and
Meant to ambush
I have to stop right away. And before I go to anything else, let's just take first look at my composition. I have Bulletproof Samurai, level 3, Yari Ashigaru level 2, Yari Ashigaru level 2, Naginata Attendants, Longsword Ashigaru, Vanilla, much like Warrior Monks with 1 upgrade and reload. So I hope to, and this is his ninjas, you can see, I hope to have some shots at least on this angle, because here matchlocks seem to be almost useless. Now I have Katana Samurai, Nadachi Samurai, and another Katana Samurai, all with 1 or 2 chevrons. Naginata Samurai with 2 chevrons here, and Naginata Warrior Monks. So, yet again I have a very lowly vetted army, just because I don't have any vets. And on this map, if we look at it, when you choose the hill you are going for, with such an army, it really becomes sort of choke point battle, at least from what I can tell so far. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you can really flank here. No matter how I try, it really comes down to 3 or 4 units on the top of a hill, and this is it. This is really kind of choke point. So these 3 units of expensive swords, they are just enough to cover the top of the hill. And at the same time, he goes for additional maneuver. He attacks me from other angle. Yeah, nice. And you see what is happening. Cavalry fight. I'm losing because I misread it, so that is okay. But he attacks me from 2 angles. And now I have to decide, do I give up the hill or to kill these Kishin ninjas? And they are not particularly highly upgraded, but still very strong units. 90 defense each. So now I understand that I cannot deal with this. I try to get my cavalry back, and look at this, how awful my micro is. And he does very good charge at my matchlocks, because this is the only unit that can really cause him trouble if he loses cavalry. He have no range at all. And now look at this. At the hill, all I have Yari Ashigaru, Nadachi Samurai, and Katana Samurai. Here, my Waka Raiders being charged by his Katana cavalry, and here I tried to catch his Yari cavalry, but he just hit my matchlock warrior monks and ran from me. So he put my forces in complete mess instantly by getting this Kishin ninjas attack and cavalry attack at the same time, and now he got time to get to top of the hill, and I don't even have time to micro my units, my Ashigaru, to get in a spear wall, and he even have a slight uphill advantage in this sword fight. And now this is what you call deadlock in a computing world. My brain is just not able to work with all informations that are coming to me. I need to decide what to do with his cavalry. I need to decide what to do with this Waka Raiders and this Katana cavalry. I need to decide if I should engage in the top or should I back up and give up top. I need to decide if these Kishin ninjas are really strong or not. So, and look how blobbed up these units are. There is some of these units on the back, these Katana Samurai, are not even getting into the fight. Just now they are getting into the fight on this flank, but they were staying behind this Yari Ashigaru before. So he completely disorganized me by attacking from 3 sides. And of course I gave him a perfect chance by losing all of my cavalry in that initial engagement by misreading this cavalry, but still he used and it was obviously a very well thought out tactic. He wanted these 4 Kishin ninjas, they are meant for attacking me from the flank the moment part of my forces get to the top. So it was like a hammer and anvil idea, but he executed it a little bit differently this time. So as you can see, I will try to go somewhat, maybe my camera moving too much, but there is nothing more to say really. I was completely overwhelmed of it on the top because I used too many forces to deal with these ninjas. I really should have given up the top of the hill. And now he is getting my general, and his cavalry is starting to get substantial kills. So I don't know. This is the main difficulty for me. I can't clearly see what does he have, how much it costs, how strong it is. Because I cannot easily compare these stats. This isn't very well thought out design, but You need to know these things beforehand. Knowing them in the game, trying to read them in the game, isn't that useful. You still will lose too much time, and you can't make decisions on things you only saw right now. And here, maybe I could have done better if my fire cavalry were fighting here and my light cavalry were fighting here. And maybe if I didn't deploy my Naginata warrior monk cavalry in the forest at the beginning, with this stupid deceive tactic, I could have gotten here faster. Probably. And the question is, did I really need to engage this cavalry fight? Of course, it looked very tasty. Downhill charge into his cavalry units. It was looking very good for me. Well, forgetting the stats difference. But considering how many spears I had, maybe it was a better idea to just get my infantry to the top and keep my cavalry for later. I don't know, I'm still learning the ropes. But this time I can tell for sure, Samurai and Sakura is much better Shogun 2 players than I am. I can clearly see how well thought out his plan was and how well executed it was. But I'm not sure how good he would be on a tournament level, of course. And this time he was a bit more polite, I think. Maybe that is why I'm so generous with my words, with my wording. By the way, while we're waiting, if you know, I always think I have some problems with pronunciation, and I certainly have. If you hear some words that are cutting your ears, or you can understand something that I speak about, what I pronounce, just leave a comment, please. I'm really willing to work on this part of, because English is very important for my career as well, not only for my channel. So I'm willing to work on that, and I will be glad if you help me with it. So he doubled me in effectiveness. And deployed, well, I deployed much more, but in this map I'm not sure if it really meant that much, at least with the approach I took. Against such a small force as his was, I should really try to find a way to wrap around him, and I need to try and find a way to make my matchlocks more effective against such an expensive units as he brought. Let's take a look. No, I don't want to look at the kills. I want to look at the certain composition. 2 Yari cavalry, highly vetted here. Both did good, and you can clearly see the difference. More expensive one, and I don't know if you noticed, but in cavalry fight, this expensive Yari cavalry, maybe it was deliberate decision, it was in the middle between Naginata warrior monk cavalry and cheaper Yari cavalry. So it was like middle force. Its flank wasn't exposed, so it lost less men in the initial cavalry fight, and as a result killed more. Nadaches, well, of course his Nadaches did well. There wasn't anything to oppose them on the top of the hill. Naginata attendants, surprisingly well. I mean, this is vanilla Naginata attendants, and they killed so many routing men. This was a massacre. This was a certainly massacre. So only one ninja was upgraded. I think I need to... And he deployed 4 of them, yeah, at the cap. And I would say they probably paid for themselves. Difficult to say. Some of the skills are Naginata attendants and Ashigaru. Mayari Ashigaru, Katana Samurai did very well, 6 chevrons. Katana cavalry. Well, not that well. But first one at least. But second one did very good, I think. Yeah. Nothing to add after this game. It was just a noob bashing. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't prepared for this scenario, and I didn't know what he have at his list. And maybe I should have expected ninjas because he used that retainer Manome Spy, I believe. The one that yeah, actually you can expect ninjas with Manome Spy, I guess. And next time I will be more cautious, I think. And really, if I just took a closer look at his core, if I just tried to count in my head, only 3 units, 3 sword units of level 6, and 5 cavalry units of, let's say, around level 6 each. Man, this is 10k. I should have expected something hidden, but I didn't. Okay then, I hope this was interesting to see me destroy it again, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Have a good day.